Hello. Two of the three men who carried out Saturday's terror attack in London have been named by police. Khurum was 27, a British Pakistani living in East London, and was well known to police and to MI5. The second attacker was Rashid Redouane, 30 years old, also from East London. This report from our home editor, Mark Easton.
They knew him. One of the three men who murdered 7 people in London on Saturday night was well known to police and MI5 as an extremist.
The group display the black flag of Islam.
Khurum featured in a Channel 4 documentary last year on radical Islamists in Britain. Its title, The Jihadis Next Door. So how was he able to go on to kill until counter-terrorism officers shot him dead? Police have tonight confirmed the names of 2 of the attackers. Khurum, a 27-year-old from a British Pakistani family. He lived in Barking in East London and was married with 2 children, including a young baby. In the last few years, he worked for Kentucky Fried Chicken and was a customer service advisor at Transport for London. Less is known about Rashid Redouane. Police and security services say he was unknown to them before the attack, but he is understood to have been 30 years old, claiming to have a Libyan or Moroccan background. Until last year, he lived in Dublin with a Scottish partner, but according to Irish Prime Minister Enda Kenny, was not known to the security services.
There are a small number of people in Ireland who are being monitored and observed in respect of radicalisation and matters relevant to that. In this case, these facts are being checked, but my understanding is that this individual was not a member of that small group.
Why are you touching him for?
Khurum, though, was very much on the UK security services radar, and there'll be serious questions as to how someone with such well-known extremist views was able to carry out a murderous attack on the streets of London. Security barriers appeared on some London bridges overnight as London Bridge itself reopened to people and traffic heading in and out of the square mile.
London is getting back to normal. This bunch of flowers, almost the only sign of the carnage there was here on London Bridge on Saturday night and into Sunday morning. But a huge police and security operation is continuing, trying to map the network of people behind the ideas that spawned mass murder on London's streets.
Bouquets at the border of what is now a huge crime scene in the heart of the capital. Tents marking the places in Borough Market where people fell, forensic officers gathering clues and evidence. This afternoon, the Commissioner of the Metropolitan Police visited the area with the Mayor of London.
It is deeply, deeply chilling and horribly sad to see what we have just seen, and to think about the barbarous acts on Saturday night. We saw extraordinary courage, extraordinary professionalism, and extraordinary compassion from our public servants.
Political and religious leaders, emergency service workers, as well as thousands of ordinary Londoners attended a vigil in a public park this evening, just a short distance from where the attacks occurred.
As a proud and patriotic British Muslim, I say this: you do not commit these disgusting acts in my name. And you will never succeed in dividing our city.
People came to remember, to unite and to give thanks. But if they also came to seek answers as to how this attack could have happened, tonight there seemed to be more questions. Mark Easton, BBC News, London Bridge.